Adani Group stocks, in Adani Enterprise for the day, one of the top gainers for the day, has been on a gaining spree ever since that big news of Deloitte exiting the group came out because of further and further investment. First it was GQG picking up stake, and now you have promoters upping their stake, pumping in more money into the company. Tell us the story of Adani post Deloitte.
Yeah, it's a very positive gains what we are witnessing, Krishna, with respect to Adani Group is concerned. One thing is the results are quite good with respect to all the group companies are concerned. And post that, the Deloitte, it's created some kind of knee-jerk reaction for the investors. But what we witnessed is some kind of institutional buying, the GQG buying in Adani Group around, till now their exposure towards Adani Group alone is concerned, comes around 25,000 crores. So that's a huge sum for a foreign portfolio investor to hold in a single group with respect to different entities. And they bought shares recently last week in Adani Power around $1 billion. And apart from Adani Enterprises, today if we see the other individual stocks of the group like Adani Transmission, the stock in the last 10 trading session, it's rallied around 15%. Okay, it rallied from around 800 to today. It is consolidating around 960 levels. So there is some action in the other segments of the group also concerned. So some kind of buying interest is emerging in Adani Group companies, but the big news what we need to expect from Adani Group is what is the outcome of the SEBI observations and report which is going to be submitted to the Supreme Court. So right now SEBI has asked for 15 days time. So we need to wait till this month end how the final report of SEBI observation committee, which is going to be coming to the public domain.
But Kranthi, the fact that Adani Group is raising its stake in, earlier it was Adani Ports, last week they raised their stake, now it is Adani Enterprise, does that indicate that the group actually believes that maybe SEBI could, hand them a clean chit?
That we need to, because it's a regulatory issue, I can't comment, but we need to wait. It is in judiciary and also the regulators are taking things. So we need to wait and watch how the outcome of the report can be. But one thing I can tell from the screen and from the activity that's happening, the promoters have been and the company management has been raising their cash levels to meet the bond obligations that are due, and also trying to increase the confidence of the investor. They have been meeting different kind of foreign portfolio investors and some kind of foreign portfolio investors are still showing interest with respect to Adani Group is concerned.
Kranthi, I mean, I understand that you don't want to comment on the SEBI's report, but what is the best and the worst case scenario for the Adani Group stocks? Now, if SEBI does give it a clean chit, how much do you expect the stocks to rise? And on the other side, if it gives a qualified report or a completely negative report, how much will the stocks fall from the current juncture?
Or in other words, if I may, one way of rephrasing the question is, if we have mutual funds / positions in the stock market with exposure to Adani's group stocks, how are we supposed to look at the way forward?
Yes, and Krishna, you nailed it actually. So the main thing what we need to see is these stocks are high beta and momentum in nature. So they respond quickly to the positive news in a very momentous way, and they will drift down on a high beta note for a negative news. So one thing is clear: these stocks are high beta in nature. So the investors who likes the volatility, these are the best stocks I can say. But the investors who are very risk averse and also don't like the volatility, this is not the stocks to be in for the investors are concerned.
All right, I'm guessing we'll have to leave it at that. It's a good detailed analysis of the day's trade and what to watch out for going forward as well. Kranthi Bathini, as always, pleasure having you here on Business Plus on News9 Live. Hope to keep having you again and again on the show with all your wisdom on the stock market. But for now, we let go of you. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks, Ash, and thanks, Krishna, for having me on your show.
Pleasure, sir.